We are powdery. I know. We're recording. Hi, Flosstube. I'm Carrie.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Sarah. And we are 3 Trail Stitchers. Welcome back. Welcome. I look really pale.
You do look a little pale.
I was gonna say,
I have kind of a soft light, so I think the light makes things look a little different.
yeah, we have no light. So we really got to get this taken care of. I was going to say I'm not this pale in real life, but
Yes, she is.
I am.
We don't go outside.
So welcome back. If you're returning, welcome. If this is your first time,
We're sorry.
So, what? We need to pick up. We didn't pick
A
up-
winner.
Oh, winner, chicken dinner.
So-
my phone. Use your stick. What if we pick right after and we'll just comment on the person's post? We'll do that. We'll do right after and we'll comment on the person's post. And then if they don't answer us for some reason, we'll do it again next week. So we will draw a winner. We'll just do it right after our video and we'll comment on your answer to our question. Halloween bag or Christmas bag.
Sure, okay.
Yeah. Because we forgot. Because we're all discombobulated. So
It's Carrie's fault.
Yeah.
It's all Carrie's fault.
How was your week, Whitney?
It was fine. It was non-eventful.
That's good.
My husband comes home tomorrow though, so
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I think it'll be my nice quiet 2 weeks has ended. Has come to an end.
He'll go
Does
right
he
back
have-
to work.
He'll go
probably,
right
though.
back. Yeah.
He should, yes. So, whew.
Your peaceful time is done.
Yeah. It went by so fast.
What is that?
I don't know. Sarah's getting a weird thing on her screen. We are having technology problems. So if something suddenly happens, don't be surprised. I mean, you won't see it, I guess, because we'll have to re-record, but all right, we're gonna get into this. Flosstube. So any fully finished objects? We have fully finished objects. Do you, Whitney?
Of course not. Do I ever?
You gotta start bringing your stuff to mom.
I'm going to. So that she can hear me, I'm going to.
Don't shake your head, Linda.
We should have shown the thing she finished for K Maiden.
Oh, we should have.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. So I stitched last year.
Mhm.
Was this their stitch along last year? The Nutcracker Parade, Frosted Pumpkin. This was their Christmas stitch along.
I think so.
And I finished, I think, during Mania, because of course, I didn't finish it when everyone was finishing it. And so when Mom finished which Halloween? It wasn't Mysterious Halloween Town. It was the other one. Midnight Way. She finished it as a drum. And I was like, oh, I really like that. Now I want all my towns as drums or all of these stitch alongs. So this is
That's
the
really
Nutcracker
good.
Parade as a drum. There's this pretty purple fabric on top. And this lace was my grandma's. And then Mom made little pins.
Cute.
Yes, it's very.
I didn't get to see that the other night. You kind of whipped it away before I got a chance to look at it.
Oh,
Right.
because Sarah said, put this in your car. Be around. So it's very cute. I'm very excited.
It is very cute.
To do. I mean, I need to finish the second part of Maple Lane, but my hope is that if they do one for each season, that I'll just be able to put it out each season. After Mom turns them into drums.
Don't shake your head, Linda.
Because I can't do that. Okay.
I mean, she can do easy things for me. It doesn't have to be drums. It
yeah,
can be
I feel like
super
you can do
simple stuff.
stuff. We just have to sit down and do it. Like
Yeah.
finishes we could totally do. We just have to do it.
Yeah.
We have time away from watching movies for the 5 millionth time. And
I mean, no.
what? Okay, Sarah
Okay.
has one as well.
So I have a finish also. It is my Halloween Oracle Sal from the Oracle
good.
Facebook group, Oracle Sal Facebook group. It's awesome. Mom made this little beaded spider. I thought it was special for me, but no, apparently a few years ago, when she made a crazy quilt pillow for our dear friend Carrie Maiden, who's basically our other sister, for her housewarming, the spider was too big for the pillow. So, and we all know Carrie Maiden is my mom's favorite daughter. So I got the hand-me-down spider. So there you go,
It looks
Carrie
good.
Maiden. 'cause I
It's
know
like
you
the
love it.
perfect color though.
It
for
is
that.
the perfect color.
You need
And
to hold the spider up still because it's just, they can't really see it. Can you hold it up and,
well, I'm
because it's all beaded.
I don't know if you can you see him?
Yeah, you can kind of see him.
Iridescent-y.
Yeah, that's better.
And so I'm really hoping she does another Halloween one next year because I'm going to use the exact same floss and make Whitney coffee tea dye bake my fabric. Have another one.
That turned out really good.
I love it.
It's
And
a really
mine will
tall
set out.
drum.
Yeah, it's a really tall drum. Mine will set out all the time.
Put your drum up next to mine. That's how tall. It's really tall, isn't it?
They both look great though.
All right. And mine was on the called for fabric, whatever that was.
And
a
then
year
I
ago.
have
Who knows?
a finish.
Oh,
Not fully finished.
lay it on.
Oh, look at her.
So for my birthday, I'm doing turkeys. And so I did the trilogy Happy Gobble Gobble Day. And it's finished.
Aw,
I love
so
it.
cute.
So mom has some more finishing to do.
I quit.
She's
You that's not how it works, old lady. Do you have any finish or just finish?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I
I don't have
don't
any.
have anything.
Okay.
All right, so whips. Cool whip.
I can't show my whip because it's a Christmas present.
Well, I'm first anyway.
Okay.
So I'm still just working on the Fabulous Women in History South Clouds Factory. This is on 14 count. I think it's called Peaceful Purple, or it's like a white choke from 1-2-3 Stitch. But I'm almost done with the top row.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'll hold it up behind it, like that'll help. And so I've gotten all the way down here. All I have left is, and I was getting kind of stressed out because I don't know if you can see. I get kind of close. I still have 2 inches, but I was stressing it a little bit last night. But this is the end of it. Society is the end. So I still have Susan B. Anthony and Harriet Tubman to do, but they don't have a ton of extra stuff on them. So I do feel like if I would just sit down and do it, I could get it done. The only change I've made so far is, I talked about this last week, but I took from Sacagawea, I took Lewis or Clark or whichever one it was out of there because there was the only man on this Fabulous Women in History, Sal, and yeah, no. So I just took him out.
It looks really good. You can't even tell he was supposed to be there.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, it's like she's just pointing. I think in the picture, like she's pointing him somewhere, like, go over there, man. Like, that's the way. But now it's like, she's just like, this is the way I'm going. You can follow if you want. You cannot follow if you don't want. But I'm really loving it. I thought this would be like, and it could still very well be, but I was like, this is going to be my year-long project. But to be quite honest, I could probably finish it in just a couple months because they do go quickly. It's just if I get bored with it or stick with it. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm just going to keep going. But after I finish this first row, there's some Christmas stuff I want to work on. So whips, Whitney.
Me. So I've been working on the quote from A Christmas Story. And I have,
Got a lot done.
we're going to have the happiest Christmas part done. So like a quarter of it, maybe.
That fabric is perfect. I really like it.
So
That's a lot of stitching.
it is. It's so big. It's so big.
Well, and it's like those letters that have the like the shadows, those like 3-dimensional type letters.
Yeah.
Those
So
are,
you're doing it like twice.
yeah.
And there's a lot of them that are quite like that.
Mhm.
So even though it's words, I mean, it's gone fairly fast, but there's still quite a bit of detail.
Your back stitch looks good. Yeah, it does.
I skipped out on some of the back stitch because
You
Oh,
can't
back
tell.
stitching.
No,
But you can't, it's just the holly leaves and I don't think they really need it.
Don't need it.
So, but that's my only whip because that's the only thing I have been working on. I started something just before we got on, but it only has like 2 stitches in it. So it's not worth showing.
I can show this much of what I've started.
Hey, awesome.
Hey.
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 Get off my bag.
All right, so that's what we're working on. So I guess Paul, I don't have, I mean, I've been pretty good. I'm sure there's things I bought. I feel like I bought something that I keep forgetting to show, but I don't think I have, because this week I was nuts, and so I basically just worked all week. So I did get my, and I'm sure Whitney did too. Oh, I think Sarah did too. I think we all
Yeah, I
did.
did. I just forgot.
I got my fabric of the month fabric player.
Oh, yes, I did get it.
And
I forgot
is
to grab it.
this, Barnwood. I'm sure it has
I
a
really like it.
14 count. What is it called? Oh, it's just
Wood.
called wood. So, I like it too. I don't know what I'll do on it, but like we were talking to Mom about it, and she thinks she has like a Lincoln quote, because I think if you stitch on it this way, it's kind of like a log cabin. If you go this way, it's more barnwood. You know what I mean? So I think there are definitely things you could stitch on it. I just am not sure at this point, but
I
it'll
told
just
her-
go into my stash.
I think, and I might do this on mine. I might do some Dolly Parton quotes.
Oh, that would be cute.
To me, it's very country, and
Yeah.
You could also do some of those country cottage needleworks or little house needleworks. They're like, you know, these is my words, or some of those like
Mhm.
samplers, historical type samplers. So I do like it.
Yeah, it is
Have to
neat.
find
It's something
something.
different.
yeah.
So it's going into the stash. And then the only other thing I bought is I'm also at some point gonna start the Christmas vacation quote, which that'll probably be my year-long project. It probably won't be this fabulous.
Right.
And so I want to change the colors to fit my house. And so these are the colors I bought. I just went to Joann's and chose random colors that I thought would fit it. And so these will most likely be my colors.
Ooh, yes.
That's really
So I
pretty.
think the majority of the words I'm going to do in this, since my fabric is this
Seafoam.
sea spray
Sea
from
spray.
Seraphim, I think my biggest parts of my words are going to be in this sort of like corally pink.
Yeah, that's
The
pretty.
shadow will be in this teal. And then I'm going to do the lights in these like pastel-y colors. And so,
Yeah, I think
I'm
I
sure-
think that'll look good.
yeah, as I go along, I'll probably have to change or add colors because there's other stuff, but that'll at least get me started. So, so that's my plan, or
Cool.
that's my whatever.
I don't have any. Oh, I do have Paul. It's a digital pattern.
You lied to us.
I know, I'm so terrible. I bought the Krampus patterns from the Primitive Hair. I don't know if you can. So there's a pillow, a Krampus, and the Krampus bell.
It's really good.
Awesome.
I love the bell.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it could be a cute ornament.
Mhm.
You getting a
And,
trim? Ornament. Yeah, it's gonna be a Krampus head. She wants an ornament.
That's, I think we could do.
We could
honestly.
do
Yeah, yeah, I mean, probably. I don't have a sewing machine or anything, so.
Well, I think you could also finish it, like we could do it on like as a flat fold type thing, or not flat,
Yeah,
like a flat finish.
One of these
So-
days, I'm gonna buy a new sewing machine, and you can have my old one.
sweet. That would be
But-
awesome.
I don't know when now, since I did the IKEA furniture.
Did you buy another Krampus pattern? Or no?
Do what?
Did you buy another Krampus pattern?
Did I buy another Krampus pattern?
We're buying all the Krampus patterns. There's 2 more coming out today, but
I still haven't
Hang
watched.
on, let me look real quick.
maybe I'm crazy.
Oh, yes, this one, which is Uncanny Carry. So it's got 2 patterns, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it because it's white. So
Oh,
there's
Oh,
one of them. And hang on, because it came with 2, and they're great.
Do you have the Mama Stitch Mama Witch Stitch?
Mama Witch cross stitch. You have.
Do you have that
Where
one?
did that?
She has a Krampus.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, just wondering.
I'm
The
pretty
main
sure I
one
have
on
that
that
one.
one is so good.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the other one
This
that
one.
came with it.
It's so good.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
It's really good. I love the colors in it. It's a
Yeah,
good-
the colors are really. I bought the colors to stitch it.
'Tis the year of Krampus.
Yes, so
Always
many. I
do
can't
that,
wait for the
Krampus.
ones that are supposed to come out today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a whole Krampus vibe going if I ever decorate for Christmas. It'll just be Krampus.
You should get a black Christmas tree.
You totally should.
Right?
You should. So I joined Crazy Annie's, the Tiny Modernist Halloween one, and I haven't got it yet, but she sent out a note. There was some stuff backed up. So, but then I also joined From the Heart, Needle Art by Wendy, and their monthly Quaker patterns.
It's really pretty.
So this is the January Quaker, and I think they're supposed to come out like a month or two, well, probably 2 months before, so you have time to get it done.
Oh, that is pretty.
I like the blues.
Yeah, I love the blues, and I don't know if I'll do it in these blues or if I'll just find me a variegated blue, but I love the blues. And then I took yesterday off for my birthday because my birthday's Monday, and I didn't really want to take off Monday or Tuesday before Thanksgiving since we only have 2 days. But I went to CC by myself, and actually when I walked in, they were kind of shocked I was alone, and I didn't come to them, but I took the day off for me, and the other 2 were not allowed to come with me.
It's hurtful.
I don't care.
It's hurtful.
So this is Heartstream Samplery, and it's their Festive Little Fobs. It's the winter edition.
Oh, cute.
Right? I love the little polar bear strawberry. Is this supposed to be a polar bear? I don't know.
He's cute.
He's cute. And then since I'm all about the drums right now, this is by Imaginating.
That's what it looks like.
Imaginating. And I have their Three Kings pattern, but then I also bought Bethlehem.
Well,
Oh, that's neat.
I think CC don't they have a finish of this hanging back in that Christmas room, or am I thinking of a
It's
different one?
either this one or it's the 15th. I can't remember which one.
Oh, okay.
It's one of them is finished and hanging back there,
Mhm.
but I FaceTimed Mom while I was there, and I said, "Can you turn this into a drum?" She's like, "Yeah." So okay, thanks. So I don't think they'll take me very long to do because I'm gonna do them like they do it all in one color, and that's what I'm gonna do also.
Yeah.
I love nativities, or as I called them growing up, Jesus sets. So I have to stitch some Jesus sets. And then I went a little crazy since it was my birthday, and I bought this kit. It did not come with the fabric. I bought the fabric separate, but I bought autumn.
What is that, like vintage country mocha or something?
This is Vintage Country. Yeah,
What?
look at her. I bought Autumn Quakers by Rosewood
Oh.
Manor. I bought
Ooh, I
the
like that.
vintage mocha to go with it. And then as part of the
Ooh.
kit,
That's
you
good.
got the Valdani.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I am
Okay.
extremely excited. I think this will be a Christmas break start for me since I have Christmas presents to work on.
That's a rest of your life finish. That's what that is. That's a
But
big thing.
here's what this is the same thing as this. What I really enjoy is there's small motifs, so you feel like you're
Yeah.
getting something
Accomplished. Yeah.
I think I can set a goal. Like she breaks it up into
Mhm.
9,
Something like that.
Like
seven,
9,
sections.
7, no,
Oh no, there are 9.
9 sections. And so I think if I kind of just go at it like that, like, 1 month, my goal will be this. And so maybe by next fall.
I love so many of these Rosewood Manors, but they're like such a
And
big commitment.
it will be a wall hanging because
Melina.
Have you ever stitched with that?
no, but the colors are like
Oh, the colors are amazing. I've done embroidery with it. I've never cross stitched with it.
Oh, they make me so happy.
Yeah,
If you
I
like
like 'em.
Count Twice, if you like Rosewood Manor, Melina on Count Twice, Stitch Once, kind of drunk me for a minute, has stitched a couple of these, and they're every time she shows one, I
Sorry
want to
about
stitch
that.
a Rosewood Manor. But if
I
you get
heard
the-
that beat.
I'll have the patience.
Well, I'm
Maybe
going to.
someday.
I'm going to. There's
It's a
lots of
someday.
there's lots of acorns and leaves and some little birdies.
Yeah, they're really pretty
I'm very
colors.
excited. So that was my haul from yesterday. I'm excited. Then I came home and stitched a little and just enjoyed my day. And today, Carrie is making a taco ring for my birthday. And I'm making Mom and Carrie play canasta with me.
And Sarah is like
Sarah's
playing cards with Sarah. She's not a good loser. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There
Were
it
you
goes.
there?
Yep.
Were you there the whole time, Whitney?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
something
still
weird
recording.
happened, so.
I hit the wrong button.
Anyway, she's playing games with her is rough. Whatever. Especially canasta for card games.
There may have been a Monopoly game where I made a grownish man cry.
Yeah, she's awful.
I don't know that he was really crying. I kind of think it was crocodile tears, but
She gets that from our great grandmother on our dad's side. She was the card shark. My
Grandma Clements was a
Clements.
card shark. Yes.
They
I
would-
come by it honestly, but someone else was a sore loser. Was it great grandma Sarah? Great grandma Ben?
No, grandma's back.
Grandma Zach. Great grandma Zach.
Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah, I am a sore loser.
I don't.
I'm also not a gracious winner.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's the thing. If you could be a sore loser or a gracious, but she's not neither.
I'm neither. No, I get
Neither.
in your face and I let you know you've lost because I'm not a believer. You know, it's not about whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game. No, games were meant to be won. Okay, that's the point of a game. Games are meant to be won.
Is your mom rolling her eyes right now? Because I can hear the eye rolling.
Can you hear the eyes rolling?
Yeah.
I mean, they've had 51 years of this, so you know.
So anyway, plans. My plans are to finish those last two women's, who's me, Anthony and Harriet Tubman, and then start the Christmas vacation thing and or a Krampus pattern.
Yes. I am going to keep working on my Christmas vacation, and I started that Krampus bell from the Primitive Hair. So I'm gonna probably work on it today.
Is that what you were using the double cloth on?
Yes. Yes.
Did you get that Diamond or Diamond?
Yes. And it's equally as awful. It frays, it comes apart when you're trying to thread the needle.
Yeah.
So it's incredibly frustrating too. I think I've gone through half the spool just trying to get,
Help Steve
9 little X's.
wax on it.
I don't know, can you?
I've never used the devil's floss. Try
It's
it.
not fun.
Do you have any
I
beeswax?
could. I have that book beeswax from the, yeah, I have that, but
I don't know if it would help with that or not. I really don't.
yeah, I don't
It
know.
won't hurt to try it at least once.
Yeah.
Find a nap.
I don't know.
It's not gonna
Alright,
happen.
so
We should
your
wrap this up
plans?
before she snores. My plans are to keep working on Christmas presents. I would like to start another turkey because I have several little turkey patterns. And so I need to start a turkey. I haven't started a turkey. We really are the worst. But I started the thing for your birthday and I think I made it through 3 letters of my quote and didn't finish. So I'd like to start another turkey and keep working on Christmas presents. That's my plan.
all right, well, that's probably it for sticking stuff. We will, if you want to tune out before we move on, we will choose a winner right after this and we'll comment on your comment and then just email us and we will let you know when we get the bag made and get it out to you because you get to choose which one you want to do. But if you do not want to hang around for our media corner, which is where we talk about what we are reading, watching, or listening to, then you can hit the road. We won't take it personally if you've had enough of us already. But we've gone pretty quick today. So,
We have been pretty quick.
What do you want to say? Well, I'm gonna make a turkey bag this week and a giveaway for my birthday. But I was trying to think of a question.
What's your favorite? And okay, I'm gonna say, what's your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that works.
But if you are not from the States and you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, or maybe you've already celebrated Canadian Thanksgiving, just let us know like your favorite thing to eat
At, like,
on a
family-
holiday.
On a holiday or like at a family meal type of
Yes.
thing. Okay, that'll work.
Yes.
My favorite is stuffing equal to mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yes.
Green bean casserole. I love green bean casserole.
I'm gonna have to go with stuffing.
Right?
Love stuffing.
And there was a year Mimi tried to put like craisins in our stuffing and we
Yeah.
called her out on
Sarah has it.
it. I still have not recovered from it.
And I also want to know, like, I mean, this is not for the giveaway, but like dressing versus stuffing. Because some people call it dressing.
Is it not the same thing?
I don't know.
I say it's the same thing.
I always thought it was the same thing.
Well, but some people make like cornbread dressing, maybe they call it stuffing, where it's like it's all mixed up. It's almost like a
I wonder if it's a
souffle type thing.
I wonder if it's a regional thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, it might be.
Anyway, so what's your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving and or a holiday is the question for Sarah's giveaway. And maybe we'll actually remember to do it on
Right, not.
Probably not,
Probably.
but I'll get the bag made for sure this week. 'Cause
50-50 chance.
That's on my
Yeah.
sewing table right now. So
Okay, so we're gonna move on to our little media corner now. I'm trying to think. I'm still reading that, I think it's called Fright Watch series. I just haven't read much this week. It was a very long week. We had a late night event at school, which was a lot of fun, but it was early in the week, and so we were all just kind of tired and done. Not to mention full moon and lunar eclipse.
before a holiday.
And the week before.
Yeah, before they have 5 days off.
So yeah, it was just a long week. So I didn't read much. Listening to My Favorite Murder. Basically, I've just been listening to some of the newer episodes because I like to store them up a little bit and then go back and listen. I feel like I listened to something else. A lot of that Taylor Swift read. Listen to a lot of that.
You didn't show your stick.
Oh yeah, I'll show you in a minute. And then today I started watching that, I think it's The Lost Symbol.
Yes.
The one on Peacock that's based on the Dan Brown books. Those like Angels and Demons and Da Vinci Code are like, those 3 movies are like my comfort viewing. So I periodically watch them throughout the year. And so I kind of put off watching this. I think I was kind of waiting for the whole thing to be on, but I watched the first episode and a half and I do like it. So I'm going to keep watching it. I'm caught up on the Great British Bake Off. I watched 2020 last night. If you watched it, then you know why my face was like. And then what else? I feel like I started something else. I'm watching lots of movies. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So I've decided, grand Carrie plans, that for every woman I stitch, I'm gonna watch a movie and or documentary about that woman, right? So I watched I think it was a Smithsonian thing about Cleopatra, which was very interesting, but I think it's a multiple part and the second part wasn't up yet. I watched The Messenger, the Joan of Arc movie with, what's her name? The one that's in Resident Evil, Mila Jovovich.
Oh, Mila Jovovich.
It's an okay movie. It has like 31% positive reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. If that gives you
Really?
But it
I don't
wasn't
think I've ever
bad.
seen it.
I think I saw it in the theater a million years ago. I watched Elizabeth with Kate Blanchett. And now I'm going to watch Becoming Jane for Jane Austen. And then I'm going to watch the Lewis and Clark, Ken Burns documentary for Sacagawea, and then Young Victoria, and then like go on. So I'm going to watch something for every woman I stitch. That's my grand plan.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's about it for my media corner. Mom just called me. Did you hear that?
Oh my God, Linda.
Did you hear that? Did you hear Mom drop a nerd alert on me? When she's the one that's like, you should watch the Lewis and Clark Ken Burns. It's my favorite Ken Burns.
All the Ken Burns. You should watch that Ken Burns.
All right. Whitney.
Me, I'm not listening to or reading anything. And I haven't really watched that much. Yellowstone is back on, so I've been watching Yellowstone. I did watch the first episode of Mayor of Kingstown, which is on Paramount.
I want to
That
watch
has Jeremy Renner in it. It's sort of like prison mob-ish kind of. It's pretty good so far. And I think that's it. Not a whole lot.
I have been listening to the second book in the Hello Neighbor series that it's based on a kid's game. The first book was really well written. I mean, it was a very suspenseful kind of spooky book. And so I'm listening to Waking Nightmare, which is book 2. And the kids at school are impressed because I always keep a thing up showing what I'm listening or reading. I'm reading a book it's a graphic novel called Measuring Up. And of course I have no idea.
I
what
read
the
that.
author
That's
is.
really good.
Yeah, it's about a girl that moves here from Taiwan and she's really missing her grandmother.
She ends up competing in like a cooking
I haven't gotten that far.
Competition.
Spoiler.
Well, I mean, wearing a chef hat on the cover and cooking, so.
Whatever. I was gonna try and find the picture of the book real quick. There it is. By Lily Lamott.
Yeah, Lily Lamott. And I think it's illustrated, it's like the artist is Ian Shu.
Yeah. And it was on the it didn't make it to the finals for Great Kids Can Read, but it was on the short list.
It's good, it's a good book.
So I will definitely be putting it in my library. And watching
Catching Killers.
I watched Catching Killers. Are there only 4 episodes?
Yeah, I
That's
think at
very
the time. I
sad.
mean, I'm sure there'll be more.
There
but-
need to be more. I really enjoyed it because it's interviewing the detectives and kind of how they went about catching these horrible, terrible, awful, rotten people. And then I really feel like I watched something this week because I stitched most of the week, so I have a finish.
We really need to start writing it down.
It could have been. I'm going to start writing it down. That's one of my
Yeah.
goals for 2022 is like to start writing these things down so I don't sound like an idiot when we're doing these Flosstubes. And Whitney said someone asked us about a book in the comments, and I will go through the comments today and I'll try and figure out where that comment is and answer you. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
I can't remember what it was.
I've done a terrible job. I haven't looked at any comments this week and I'm so sorry.
Somebody also asked,
Every single comment.
Good.
I have to answer sometimes.
So
somebody asked who the Christmas vacation pattern was from. And I can't remember. It's from, hang on. It's from New Dream Stitch is where the Christmas vacation quote is from on Etsy.
okay. I think that's it.
Mom and I also both finished separately watching Dope Sick on Hulu. I recommend it. You have to be in the right frame of mind to watch it because it is a very hard show to watch, but Michael Keaton's amazing and everybody's amazing in it, but especially Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton's
And,
amazing, period.
It's just very good. I think it's an important thing to watch. Or watch Crime of the Century on HBO Max, which is the like documentary about the same topic. So
I don't want to.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I live that. I don't want to watch it.
get angry, people, get angry. So anyway.
I'm angry about other stuff.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. So that's probably it. Oh, I did. Sarah said I forgot. I bought one of these.
She bought a stick.
I bought one of these sticks it's from who Brenda and Laura order from. It's like Woodwork, Kentucky, Woodwork KY. I'll find it and I'll
You're
show their
a
card next time.
horrible
I really
person.
am a terrible person.
Yeah.
But I use floss bags and I feel like it's just not good for the environment. I'm throwing away way too many. And so I'm thinking maybe like floss drops, but I've just never, other than like fancy floss, I've never really used. So this is my new plan to try. So you wind DMC on it, you cut it, and so it's the length that you need. And then you can hang them on floss drops rather than doing the plastic bags. I don't mind the bags. It's just, I have a plan to reuse them and I'd never reuse them, at least not enough of them. And it's just,
The great thing about this is, so Mom has weird little sticks all over her sewing
for
room
quilting,
for quilting
like
or
turning out corners and stuff.
seams, corners. I don't know. And we're always teasing her about how much these sticks cost.
That costs more than all my sticks together.
She's lying. She's lying. We're pretty sure she has a $4,000 stick. And we've given her a hard time like forever about her sticks, but now Mom and I can give Carrie a hard time about her stick.
And I feel like I
I
can
bought
also
a
be
s-
like,
I bought a stick up at Missouri Sewing.
oh yeah, it was
For
like
corners.
a branded.
It was
Missouri
like a
Star.
branded Missouri Star stick.
Yeah.
So I got one for me and Mom. I have no idea where my stick is. That's how important my stick is to me. It's somewhere in the sewing room.
So this is going to change my life.
It is.
It is.
Well, I haven't done it. Sarah's like, have you used it yet? And I'm like, well, no, because I've just been stitching on this Fabulous Women, which was already kitted up. But with the Christmas vacation, it's my hopes to wind it on this and just see if I like it. I've just got to, sometimes you need to switch things up.
Well, she can make floss drops. Oh my God, you don't want to be on
Such a
here.
ray
You
of
be
sunshine.
quiet.
Well, then you got to do that. All right.
Oh, that's
So,
amazing.
we're gonna wrap this up. So tomorrow, Whitney and Sarah and I are going to see Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm
excited.
pretty pumped. Lollipop Stitches has already seen it twice.
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure I'm prepared, but
Yeah,
I
Steven
know,
saw it
because
last night.
People are crying, and I'm not prepared to cry.
Y'all
So,
want the Whataburger?
and we have a new Whataburger.
go to Whataburger.
Finally came to Kansas City.
How long were you?
And so we went the other night. We just had kind of a crappy week. And so I told Whitney, I was like, I'm eating Whataburger at some point. Cause I mean, we broke our new location. It's in Lee Summit, which is a neighboring city. They broke like Whataburger opening day records. They have police out there directing traffic. It unfortunately blocked the entrance to the hospital for a little bit. And so they had to redirect the traffic. It's nuts. So you go like, people need some happiness in their
3
lives,
blocks
apparently.
up, come around, you go through a storage unit,
Yeah.
parking lot. I mean, so
So
we
s-
were in line for about an hour and 20 minutes from
Yeah.
start to finish.
And you know what? It was worth it.
it was pretty good.
It was good.
I'm not
They
as
did
big
forget
of,
our spicy ketchup.
they did.
And
Yes, they
were
did.
out of tea. How does that happen? They were out of tea.
Yeah, they were out of tea and forgot the
I don't know
spicy
if they know
ketchup.
this. Tea literally grows on trees. Bushes, it literally grows. They could just go outside, take some leaves. Sure, there's like some bark out there. You know what?
Okay, that's our time to go. Okay.
Off the rails we went.
Say goodbye, Sarah.
Okay, so we're gonna let you go,
Goodbye, Sarah.
and we will probably be back together next Saturday, right? I don't know if we planned that yet, but perhaps.
Do you have plans?
Why
Sarah?
not? I don't have any plans on Saturday.
I think we need to get together and watch more scary Christmas stuff.
Yes.
We haven't watched Krampus,
A Christmas Horror Story.
Christmas Horror Story.
Okay.
We haven't watched the third Black Christmas.
The other
That's right.
on the original. We didn't watch the original.
We didn't watch the original.
All right, so we will let you go, and we will see you next week. Hope you have a good week. Hope you get some stitching done. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. I know how to hit the
Hang
button.
up the button.